Welcome back to the Hustle Zone. I am your host, Hustle Russell. It's 2 L's, 1 life. Will, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Tell the folks at home, for those who might not know you because you are an unknown person, what do you do?
I am a product manager for a startup within a large telecom company focused on internet-connected sensors.
Amazing. I fell asleep for 2 to 4 minutes in the middle of that answer, but I would like to take a quick step back. What are your special skills? What are your core competencies?
Yeah, so I have a media communications background, and I went to business school. So I like to think that I can kind of spin a narrative around business cases.
On the concept of spinning a narrative, right? And I always go hand motions. I respect people who use hand motions. How fast can you spin a narrative?
I don't think it's about speed. You want to be thoughtful and careful and make sure it's truthful. And
speed, though, speed is the name of the game. We all know that. Everybody at home knows that. So don't try to tell people that they know is not true. Just have some respect for my audience.
you want to get stuff out quickly, but you don't want it to be foolishly. So I think there's a balance there.
To sum up, it's all about speed. It's kind of the balance, but speed, right?
I think you want to do adequate work quickly, but I would say it's better to get it right than do it fast and wrong.
Got it. So as fast as can be done. So how many times have you ruined other people's lives to get what you need?
I think the answer is 0, but I think I would say 0.
Okay. So starting with this whole concept of 0, are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever purposefully or accidentally ruined someone's life.
Will, who are your heroes? Who do you really gets you out of bed? Who are your heroes?
I don't know. I have my prior work, I got to meet some really incredible people who I aspire to, learn from. I don't think I'll ever be like, but I got to meet Richard Branson and Warren Buffett and some of those folks. And I think right now in these COVID-19 days, people in healthcare profession are certainly admirable in terms of what they're doing, what they're willing to risk their lives for, and the sort of importance of their.
That's sick, dude. Put that on a bumper sticker. So Warren Buffett and Richard Branson, I like to call them B Squad. So are you saying you're a fan of your heroes kind of fall into that B Squad category, would you say?
Their last names do begin with the letter B, but I think myself and most people would call those A-listers, given the sort of inherent financial and business success and the amount that
we're not here to try to be like most people will. Okay, we're here to kind of set a new standard. I don't know if you're aware, excellence by definition is rare. You aware of that?
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that.
Would you 100% agree with the fact that you got to get up early if you want that morning glory?
I don't get what that means, but I try to get up early.
High reps if you want those triceps. You aware of that?
Yeah, I guess.
Tell us some things about your life. What did you grow up like? Where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to grad school?
Yeah, I grew up in New Jersey, went to high school in a suburb of New York City, went to college in New York City, moved outside the New York City area.
Kind of just like an ant outside a kingdom, just like trying to scrape at the walls, kind of trying to get in, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I will always love New York. So I guess, I wouldn't say I'm an ant, but,
Yeah. No, I know you love New York, but can you conquer it?
No, I think there's probably single digits number of people who have conquered New York. I think that's one of the things I love the most about the city.
Yeah. Single digit. Me, Jesus.
Probably, and wasn't bouncing around New York City, 2,000 years ago, but you do what you can, I guess.
Well, we don't have any hard data on that fact. So where did you go to grad school?
I went to Cornell.
Cornell. Always the smartest guys in the boardroom, Cornell guys. Don't ask any of them to bench press a pencil, but yeah, no, some smart guys. That's great. Good for you, man. Did you learn a lot at Cornell?
Yeah. I think it was a really interesting, challenging 2 years and took some really unique classes and had my classmates were from a really interesting and diverse group of professional, personal, cultural, international backgrounds. So really expanded my sort of mindset as to what a, enticing career could be.
Sick. I love expanding mindsets. That's so great. No, seriously, my accountant went to Cornell, dude. You should see the spreadsheets he makes.
Yeah, that's great. It's a career choice that people seem to like. Good for your accountant.
I was going to send my daughter to Cornell, actually. Just want to see if she gets, rejected from an apprenticeship as a dog walker first.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's probably more prestigious Ivy League schools out there, but Russell, I'm proud to have gone there, and it's a good one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't we try to rescue this train wreck with a little game of word association? You think you can handle that, my friend Bill?
Sure. Not Bill, but Will.
Great. Thanks for playing along, Bill. I'm going to throw a word at you. I want you to throw it back at me, whatever comes to mind. Ready? Hustle.
Russell.
First point of the day. Victory.
Champion.
Not bad, not bad. You want to try to punch through your words. You want to try to really say them. You don't want to ask questions. You want to answer with speeches. ROI. ROI.
Buzzword.
Murder.
Tiger King.
Money.
Fine.
Cash.
King.
I have to say not bad. ABH. ABH. Always be hustling. Well, just to take a quick step back, just to really step back, what do you want to tell people? What should they be doing? How can they be during these quarantine times figuring out a way to hustle when you can't leave your damn house?
Yeah, I mean, watching, educational things like this, probably a good idea, learning from as many unique and different sources as you can. I've been trying to do like a coffee chat or a Zoom meeting with, someone in my extended network once a week or something like that.
I think that we're doing very well
man.
here in the honesty department. Your hustle score has fluctuated, never really risen above a 2.5, but there's still time. There's still time. So
what is that score based on, and what's the top score?
Yes, yeah. Glad you asked. It's a 10 scale. It's a sliding 10 scale. Our highest.
Pretty low score for me, huh?
Our high. It's extraordinarily low. The criteria is a very complex sort of amalgamation of a lot of human traits. The foremost of which is the ability and the appetite for hustle. Is that clear enough?
I don't understand how you could possibly quantify that, but.
Right. That's why you have a 2.5. So I'm going to dive. I want to dive, not jump, but dive into this next section. Can you dive with me?
Let's do it. Ready.
Question one. If you had a pet tiger, what would you name it? Kitty. Not super shocked. Okay, how many tabs do you keep open at the same time on your browsers?
Probably 30.
Triple it. Do you believe in debt that's convertible to equity or nuh-uh?
Yes.
Yes, you do, or nuh-uh?
No, yes, I believe that that's a possible investing strategy that people.
Do you believe in it, though? Do you believe in it or nuh-uh?
Believe in it? Yes. It's a pretty standard
answer
thing.
we were looking for there was nuh-uh. House Stark or House Lannister, Will?
Stark, for sure.
Actually, that is the right answer. Lannisters always pay their debts, and that's weak. They should restructure and deleverage.
Yeah, I mean, they're also the bad guys, so I think that's an easy question. Yeah.
There's no good or bad. There are winners and losers. Who do you rely on when you're in a tough spot? Your boss, your mom, or your college roommate?
Those are probably three different tough spots with three different people who I probably go to: professional, boss, some personal things, mom, other personal things, roommate.
Trick question again. Unsurprising failure on that one. Hustlers rely on themselves. Why don't you try to integrate that lesson into your next coffee chat? Okay, -4.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, you should have, and you didn't. What's one thing people can do today to get better at winning?
I don't know how to answer that. It's different for everyone.
Different for everyone, but I'm going to have to press you on this whole thing about one thing people can do today to be better at winning. Just going to have to press that point home.
At winning?
Winning.
What are they, like, winning at what?
Sorry. Winning. No, this is totally makes sense. Winning is a catch-all term for being awesome at life and hustling so much that you can't lose. That's what winning is. Now that you have a clearer definition of that, maybe it'll help you out on your integrating journey through life on 12 hours of sleep. Are you, would you say, an Instagram rock star or a TikTok sports car?
I actually deleted TikTok because I got worried the Chinese government was spying on me. And for some reason, I have a ton of Instagram followers, and I'll never understand why. So I guess Instagram there.
All right. Well, you've said something that's actually piqued my interest. Well, what's a ton?
I think I have like 1,700 with 400 pending requests, so I could be in the 2,000s if I so chose.
Well, life is a game of quantity. And this is something they may not have taught you at Cornell, but life is a game of numbers. Life is a game of amassing amounts of numbers. So the fact that you are trying, at least in this one little category, which is one app out of many, to amass some numbers, it's given your hustle score, which was previously on life support, a small injection of epinephrine. So Will, I have some good news for you. Your hustle score is going to cap out at a definitely better than expected 2.8.
I got 0.3 from having, 4-digit Instagram followers. That's it.
You got 0.3 from having those Instagram followers. Yeah.
How many Instagram followers do you have?
I have more followers than there are.
I've literally never seen your
planets.
page.
Well, you're not thorough. So anyway, I'm not wild about your beard and I don't respect you. Will, parting thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have some good things to say. I think there's some things that I'll never comprehend here with what we just discussed. And, I think there's a lot of people on the internet doing similar things to you. And I'd like to see some substance behind, all of these little like jargony expressions you've had, but keep me up to date. I'll be following, I guess.
Got it. Nothing in your life is safe, and I would not go to sleep tonight. Guys, thank you for stopping by. This has been Will of Cornell fame. I have been Hustle Russell as usual. That's Hustle Russell, 2 L's, 1 life.
Good. I'm glad it's over.